You ever felt like you just didn't fit in? That you needed to be someone else in order to be successful? Well, what if I told you that you could be yourself and still be the entrepreneur or the successful artist that you've always wanted to be? Welcome to the Erica-Nichole channel. Welcome to the Erica-Nichole channel. I am so excited. This is the first episode, and today we're going to be talking about being yourself. Before we get started, I want to go ahead and shout out the brands that helped me sponsor this episode. So first, I have on a Motivated or Intimidated sweatshirt by Creative. All of their contact information will be below in the description. I also want to shout out Token Miami for getting me these dope ones to match my sweater. All their information, location, phone number, website will also be below in the description. So today's episode is called Be Yourself. To get started, I'm going to tell you a little bit about me and how I got to where I am today. I am a talent manager and a branding strategist, and I like to call myself a human resource guru. I have a bachelor's degree in general studies, whatever that is, and a master's degree in human resource management. Today, I manage over 4 music artists. I work with over 10 small businesses, and I also do a lot of consulting for over 30 influencers and brands. Now, don't tell me how I got here, because growing up, I always thought I was gonna have a 9 to 5, live my best life, have some kids, and get on with life, right? I never thought that today I would be sitting around multi-Grammy winning artists, producers, writers, or I would be in the room with some of the most influential entrepreneurs in the world, but I am. And I feel like a lot of things in my past helped me get here today. So I want to start off by giving you a very intimate story about a time when I was 15 years old and I planned the biggest party in middle school. So I literally worked as a registered babysitter. I made my father go pay for the classes, everything. Once I got my certification and I was a registered babysitter, there was nothing you could tell me. I had intake forms. I was 15 years old. I had intake forms. I had letters that showed you what you needed to have when you dropped your child off, how much it was gonna cost. I even had late fees. I remember my late fees. I worked as a babysitter after school every day for like 3 months. And I was leaving middle school, and I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was like, I want to have a party. I remember going to one of my clients at the time. She had a day spa, and I was like, you think it would be possible for me to have a party, like a really big party? And she was like, yeah, of course. I think this was the first time I actually took out a notebook. All I remember is sitting down with my notebook and saying, location, time, who do I want to be there, what DJ. And I remember in my head what I would call strategizing now, going from A to Z and planning this party to a T. I remember the day of the party, there was so many different things that were going on. I think like the DJ was late, the club that I had it at ended up telling me about a dress code that I knew nothing about. And I remember thinking to myself, like, this is going to be the biggest party ever. I was right. It was the biggest party ever. It was so big that they had to bring out the SWAT team. Mind you, I was 15 years old having a party at one of the biggest sports bars in Portsmouth, Virginia, okay? I literally had so many people at this party that the line was wrapped around the bar. I will never forget when my mom and my dad pulled up and they was like, did you help her plan this party? My dad's like, no, I thought you helped her plan the party. My mom was like, how did she even get this place? I remember them shutting the party down because it got too packed. I remember going to the door like, how much did I make? I think I made like $3,000. And then I remember people just leaving saying, Erica, this party was so dope. I had like a picture booth, everything. And when it was all over and my family's like huddling up at the end, everybody's like, what are you doing? How did you do this? And I just remember saying to myself and putting it way far in my brain, like, this is something that I really want to do. I always tell that story because a lot of things that happen to me, they determine like who I am today without even having the slightest knowledge that, I would be who I am today. Even when I was the age of 15, I was strategizing, planning, and executing ideas and dreams of mine, all with a simple notebook. Put everything that we want to do into this mastermind plan so that it's so authentic that people can really know who you are by what you do. It's simple. You literally have to go with whatever it is that you're feeling based off of you. I have so many clients that are having such a hard time being themselves. I feel like because of the age of social media, we're getting to see like head on so many people grow or hit crazy milestones or successes, and then we are like, oh, I want to do that, and we start to fall into other people's dreams and purposes. And that is one of the main reasons why a lot of people in the industry, whether it be in the entertainment world or the business world, they can't get their brands across to other people. And it's because they're not being themselves. What I advise everyone to do is take the time to really sit back and think about what it is that you want, whether it's in your music career, whether it's in your business career. Take the time to really sit down and say, what is it that I want from what I'm doing? That's your first step. Your second step is make a plan for it. Give yourself 90 days to hit certain goals and actually keep track of those goals. Find out what happened, why something didn't happen, and really sit down and start to analyze what it is that you did within that time frame. Third step, evaluate. After you've went through these few months of strategizing or executing your plan, figure out what happened and what went wrong. Try to reevaluate it. You might learn a lot of things about yourself while you're actually reevaluating your plan. Once you do that, you could have a clear idea of what it is that you want, how to get there, and how to fix some of the things that are keeping you from those dreams. Those 3 steps get me through everything. And I feel like it's not the perfect blueprint of how to learn how to be yourself, but it's a start. I was watching the interview not too long ago that Nicki Minaj did with Joe Budden. One of the things that she said that stuck out to me the most is that if you follow other people or trends so much, like you become faceless. There are so many times that I'm dealing with businesses or clients or, just having casual relationships with other, entrepreneurs or strategists like myself. And I will literally feel the vibe that this person or brand is just not authentic. And it's not because I feel like the person or the brand can't be authentic. I just feel like they're picking up so many energies and so many trends that they've lost who they really are. Once you lose yourself, anyone that you come in contact with is going to know that you lost yourself. Be yourself, because everyone else is taken. I'm gonna put a link in the description below for you to take a personality test, for that to be one of your first steps. Take the personality test, learn a little bit about yourself, and remember, when you're answering the questions, be honest.
Erica tired.
This is a segment where I get to tell you how I really feel about the topic that we're discussing today. Everyone can't dance. Everyone cannot sing. Everyone is not an actor, okay? Just because the algorithms say that this sounds is what's gonna make you go viral, that doesn't mean that you have to do what everyone else is doing to the sound. Your creativity will separate you in a world of trends. This is how people go viral and stay viral. I had somebody tell me one time they don't have to be on Instagram because Jay-Z's not on Instagram. What? That explains itself. There is no way that you're going to make it in a world where there are so many entrepreneurs, so many artists, and so many producers, so much creativity, unless you are yourself. Everyone is different in some type of way, whether you know it or not. If you could just dig a little deep and find out what it is that makes you special, you will start to shine. The more you try to be like everyone else around you, no one will ever get to see who you really are. So stop. Just stop. Now this is for my artists. Please do not see Nicki Minaj or Cardi B or Beyonce do something and call me and ask me, can I do that for you? There's a 99% chance that it could happen one day, but not today. I want to hear from you. Tell me what's so hard about being authentic in the industry that you're in. There's an email below in the description. If you don't have any questions or concerns or opinions about this topic and you want to ask me something more personal, intimate about your own personal brand, shoot me an email. And then every Thursday on my Instagram Live, I'm going to go through all my emails and give you all the answers that you desire. I am also a brand ambassador for Music Breaker. Music Breaker is an app that allows influencers and artists to connect. On this app, you're able to start so many different campaigns to make your music go viral. I know that there's a lot of artists in the world. I think over 600,000 artists upload to Spotify a day. But I want to take this time to give you the link for Music Breaker. If you're an artist or an influencer, you need to be on this app. And with that being said, here's my song of the month. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I want you to go follow me on all social media platforms at Boss Intellect, okay? And make sure you subscribe and tell all your friends about me. Look at my chalkboard. Yes, episode 1. Be yourself. Yes, so go subscribe to my YouTube. Welcome to Erica-Nichole Approved, where I do the research to help your life as an entrepreneur easier.